Hi beauties, welcome to Lady Lay Tarot. Welcome to today's reading about yes or no. Will the question on your mind happen or not? And of course you have a time frame in your mind for when you're asking this question. So we have 4 piles with us today, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a moment or two to see which pile or piles, which picture you feel is calling out to you the most. You could try rolling the dice 10 to 15 times and seeing which of the numbers comes up the most often. Hope you're having a great summer. And without further ado, let's get into today's reading. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this picture. And the card that came through, order. It's a card of Virgo. So your dream may be happening in Virgo season. Of course, we're going to take a look at yes or no. But first, before we get into the answer, I'm going to get out some cards to see what this has to do with and maybe some time frames for when this will happen. So this process will be sped up and you can skip straight on over to the yes or no part. The timestamps are in the description. So pile 1, your cards are ready. I'm going to take a look at what this has to deal with first, so you can see if this is also the correct pile for you, if there's anything that Spirit wants to communicate with you today on this wish. Organization, God, and the Phoenix, the Rabbit, Miracles, Bo, you're highly thought of, Tower card, Rat, Flirtation, Grasshopper, Empathy, Queen, all right, pile 1. So I see several different questions being asked, and I'm going to tell you each of the questions that I see asked and do a yes or no for each of them. So the first question that I see being asked has something to do with a business, and this was our order card, organization. How weird those came out together. This definitely is about work. It says something in the balance that requires careful handling. So this could have something to do with work. Also, the rabbit makes me think of that, like you're working hard and you're wondering if that's going to come to fruition, or you're going to be hired by somebody, or like some conflict at work is going to be resolved with the empathy here. Like you're going to gain this favor from work. 8 of Wands also makes me think of that as well. And first off, I want to see what the answer to that question is. So let me see. 3 cards for, is this going to be resolved, yes or no? Okay, so we have 5 of Swords, the Star, and we have the Emperor. Okay, that's very good for a career reading. So we have 2 yes answers and 1 no answer. So it seems like this is something that's been worrying you. As we can see here with the 5 of Swords, like there's this tension, maybe some sort of bickering, fighting going on within the organization, or you're worried about some sort of money situation. There's some conflict here for sure because this order has been disturbed. It says something in the balance that requires careful handling, or you're overwhelmed with work and you're wondering if that situation is going to improve, if these people are going to stop being mean to you, for example, specifically in the like work, organization, career category. And the answer to that question is mostly yes, since we have this here. And I'm going to take a look at the time frame for when you can expect this to happen. So let me get 2 cards for the time frame here. Okay, so we have Aquarius card here. So in Aquarius, the number 11, that could happen in the Aquarius season, which is in January or late December. No, not late December, excuse me. But it could happen in February, January, since that is Aquarius season. Late January up to like mid or late February. And also like 11 months from now, or since the earliest it could happen, since we have 1 and 1, which reduces to 2, is within 2 months time. So the earliest this could happen is within 2 months time, it looks to me, since we have a 1 no here, not 3 resounding yeses. And the latest time period is by Aquarius season, which is, since we are in July now, August, September, October, November, December, January, which is 5 to 6 months away. So from 2 to 6 months is when you can expect to see a resolution to this. Okay, now the other situation that I'm seeing with God here, this seems like something that you've definitely been begging for, maybe some resolution or to reconcile with someone, because we have the miracle card here and the Phoenix, and some intercession is necessary from God. It looks like something that you can't solve on your own. It says benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Okay, so I definitely see like you've been asking God for like some signs about this, and we have Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Maybe for some of you, like the family structure broke down, like there's some sort of breakup or a dissolution of marriage, for example, and it would be a miracle for you guys to reconcile or to make this relationship work. It seems to be a matter of the heart, with the flirtation here, and the rat also makes me think of that. It says someone working against you behind your back. So this situation, it seems like you've tried your best and it's now out of your hands, and that's why you've been asking God for guidance and to fix this situation, because everything that you've tried has failed so far. So it would be like a miracle, basically. And I want to get one more clarifier for that. Is there anything else besides this foundation? Maybe a home that you're praying for to have. Also, wow, okay, Valley, it could definitely be regarding some place that you want to live in. Deep personal strength and peace, it says, that assures success. Yeah, it could also be, again, in the career front, like we saw earlier, where you want to build yourself up, or your establishment, your business up. And it would like require a miracle, it looks like, to resolve this problem or to successfully build this foundation again. So I want to see the answer to this. Is it a yes or no? So can we have 3 cards, please, Spirit? Is the answer to this question yes or no? Okay, so we have 5 of Wands, and we have, ouch, the 10 of Swords, and we have the World card, which is a card of ambivalence when paired with these. So the answer is a no. But with the World card, what I'm seeing is God again. Like, you should definitely ask for God to help you understand why this has to be a no, at least for the time being, like for a year or 2. Because God knows best, or Spirit knows best, if you don't have faith in God. And there is a reason why you're not getting this miracle regarding this foundation. Maybe it would like falter after a little while, even if you reconciled, for example, with this person, or if you started this business, there might be something that could hurt you health-wise, and that's why God doesn't see it fit for a couple of years, is what I'm seeing. But if it were to be a yes, let's see in how many years this would come to fruition. And we have 1. So at minimum, it would take 1 year for it to maybe resolve. But again, we have assertion here. It's like God is, or the universe is blocking this for now. You see, we have the same imagery as the 5 of Wands. Maybe there's something that would be conflicting with another person, with another person's free will, for example. Or there would be so much arguing that it would cause more of a headache and harm to you, as we can see here with the 10 of Swords, that you can't foresee now, that God knows would actually harm you emotionally and maybe even physically in the long run. And that's why this tower cannot be rebuilt. This miracle cannot happen right now. Or this house cannot be bought, for example. So I hope that you Don't take that personally if that is the case. So I just want to get one more card for why God is saying no to that particular dream. Ouch. Okay, so heartbreak is one thing I see here, and Knight of Swords. So it seems like this person that you need for this situation would be actually very hostile. They're a nasty, rude person. And so it would not benefit you. They would break your heart in the long run with the Three of Swords. This card of heartbreak. Ouch. So many swords here. Like this person would actually defeat you. And yeah, you'd have like a rude awakening, what I'm seeing. Like lots of people would be hurt by this also. It looks like with all of these birds in shock and fluttering around here. So as we see with the World card here, it's just not meant to be. It's not good for the ultimate plan of your life. That would make it healthy, right? That would be in alignment with the will of the universe, which is to have you healthy and awakened and like a wise, benevolent person to those around you. So that would not be aligned with that goal of the universe for you. The other thing I'm seeing here with the Queen and the bow, wow, so synchronistic too. It says you are highly thought of. So maybe this is you asking about a particular person, like do they think of you, right? Or do they have a crush on you? Or are you going to be like the queen of somebody's heart, right? Because it says here, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolence, authority to protect others. Yeah, and for some of you, it could also be about like your hair, for example, if you're asking a lighthearted question for that pile. But let me get one more clarifier for that. So anything else for the Queen and the bow, please, Spirit, before we answer to that question? Wow, okay. So Principal came out. Interesting, with a you're highly thought of. So maybe this is about like going to a certain school, taking a certain course. Like, will you get that diploma, for example? Or should you take a chance on it? Join that organization, since we had the organization card here and the order, which makes me think that it could be some sort of recruitment or membership somewhere. Fraternity, for example. And we have harmony. Yeah, it makes me think of that as well, because we have the brethren here. All of these birds, like birds of a feather flock together, is coming to mind. So it could be about joining something, like an organization. Or are you going to be getting that scholarship, for example? Yeah, something maybe pertaining to education, or like being picked for a race, for example. Or like I said, that you're highly thought of by someone. Do they still think of you? Do they still have feelings for you? And let's see the answer to that question. Can we get 3 cards, please, Spirit, as the answer to that question? So we have, okay, thank you very much. Ooh, wow, fantastic. All of them are yes, yes, yes. A resounding yes. 8 of Pentacles, that's a card of work, that's a yes. The Fool, yes, this great start, or you're going to get this opportunity. Like it's going to come to you, you're going to be accepted into it. You're going to be given that, as we can see with the Knight of Pentacles. You see you celebrating, hurrah, after your hard work and putting in the right ingredients with the 8 of Pentacles. And let's take a look at the time frame for that. So let me put these in here. So when is the earliest and the latest we can expect this? Okay, we got 2 cards. Let's see. So we have the Cancer card here, 4. So, okay, so it could be in 4 weeks or 4 months. That's what's coming to mind here for me, since we have the autumnal colors, and in 4 months we will have autumn. And again, wow, we have the Cancer card. So the latest will be in Cancer season of next year. That's like 11 months away. So the earliest I see it is, wow, 4-4. Okay. The earliest I see it is in 4 weeks time. And the latest I see it is in 11 months time, which is when next Cancer season is, if you're watching this video now. Or yeah, 11 months from now is the latest time frame when this is going to happen. But 4 weeks, it looks like that is the answer, because we have 2 4s. So pile 1, these were the answers. These were the yes or no answers to your questions. I hope that this was informative, and I hope to see you again. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed. Bye, pile 1. Have a great day. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this mostly pink picture. And the card that came through for your pile as I was shuffling, it's domination, Mars, and the Sagittarius energy. Okay, so this question of yours could have to do with faith maybe, or like your interaction with someone who you're in a fight with, a struggle that you've been having, like a personal struggle, or you feeling defeated, like only God could help you in this situation because everything that you've done so far is out of your hands. It could also have to do with schooling, since we have this this scroll here, this manuscript type of thing. And as I see here with the house, it could also be like a conflict within your house, for example. But we're going to take a look at some cards. This process will be sped up. You can skip it and go straight into the yes or no part. Timestamps are in the description. I'm going to get a few more cards out to see what this has to do with, like what your question has to do with, so you can also confirm if this is your pile or not. And just give me a moment to do that, and I'll be right with you. Okay, so pile 2, let me see which cards came out. The moon, resistance, slave, protection, inkpot, vision, patience, achievement, teardrops, authority, sun, April, broken ring, lobster. Let me get one more card out. The magician. Okay, so I see several different situations here for several different questions that have been asked. You remember this is general reading, so I will tell you some of the messages that I'm seeing and answer yes or no for each of those. So the first thing that I'm seeing, interesting, we have the moon here, the Japanese figure with the April cherry blossoms. Okay, so the moon is a card of confusion, not knowing what to do. So, and we have sun here, happiness and well-being. So maybe you've been depressed, and you are like in the winter of your life, and you're waiting for when the clouds will part and you'll have this spring, like this renewal, where because you've been feeling like everything is stale, nothing is coming to fruition. And I see here with the patience, like you've been patient for this thing to come to fruition. Maybe it's work related, since we have the Virgo card here. For some of you, it could be work related indeed. And for others of you, what I see is that maybe you're asking about, like, will someone, like your love interest and this other person, break up soon, or something of that nature? Or will this person stop like holding a grudge and renew this thing? Or will you like recover from this soon? Right? Because there's some sort of resistance here. Like this person is pig-headed, bull-headed, and yeah, like you're left very uncertain about your future here. I see like you're frozen, like with the moon card here, not knowing what to do. Even this figure, you know, like Bambi's father here, this elk seems to be like frozen in time, as is this Japanese figure here. So let me see what answer there is to that particular question that you have on your mind before I move on to the other types of questions I see addressed here. So let's see, what is the answer to that? And we'll also look at the time frame, of course. Okay, thank you very much, Spirit. So we have 7 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, that's a slow-moving energy, and we have the 7 of Cups. Wow, it's very interesting. So this is mostly a maybe card, but it can be interpreted as a no here. Knight of Pentacles is also a maybe card, and this is a resounding no. So this is mostly a no for this question. If you're asking about like a certain person, for example, yeah, because there's some sort of time that needs to pass. Like you can't have this right away is what I'm seeing, especially with the 7s. That's very, very interesting. You know, like 7th heaven. Maybe this is a matter of someone's free will, right? And this is going to have to be up to you to like get over this certain situation here and to decide that, you know, I'm not going to be in this winter of my life anymore. I'm not going to be frozen. Some of my happiness is up to me. My happiness and well-being has to be my priority, and I can't wait for this person, for example, to come around, or this thing that in April, specifically maybe someone born in April, to come around. Because maybe there's been some sort of deception, and this person has used trickery here for their aims, and they've moved too slow, so they're not committed enough. And so the answer to that question is no. And I want to get one card for why the answer to that question is no. Let me get a clarifier. Why is the answer to this question no, please, Spirit? Okay, so thank you very much. Ooh, ouch. 10 of Wands. This is a card of death. Yeah, Spirit is saying, like, you have to let this one go. And sometimes from death can come beautiful things rising from the ashes. So sometimes, like, somebody has to hit rock bottom to understand what happiness is, unfortunately. You know, you can rebuild after failure or after hitting a personal rock bottom. And here, that's what I'm seeing. Like, our body nourishes those trees, right? Out of something ugly can come something beautiful and something which sustains life. It looks like this trial was something that you're meant to go through, and something that you're personally supposed to rise from and create your own happiness and well-being from. Because if we don't know those lows, it's seldom that we appreciate and understand the highs that we have in life. So even though this is a personal low for you, it's like growing pains. Yeah, it's necessary for your growth. That's what I'm saying, pal, too. Please don't shoot the messenger. So another situation that I'm seeing here has something to do with money. It's been slow coming because we have the Magician card, the card of manifestation, and it literally says financial pinch. And the broken ring, maybe they promised you a certain job, but it didn't pan out. Or you're at that stage where you're looking for a job, for example, and you're trying to decide between 2 different jobs, maybe one based on the finances. And like your question is, should I pick this over that, for example? In the larger scheme of things, in the vision for your life, like career-wise or money-wise. Maybe with the slave and the teardrops here, one of the signs I'm also getting, but we'll get to that, is like maybe you're in debt. You're in a lot of debt. That's what I'm seeing with the slave card. And you don't know how to resolve that problem. It says problems to be resolved too. And with the Authority, it's also making me think of being in debt to somebody, like the bank, for example, and you don't know how you would afford that certain thing. So that's similar to what I'm seeing here as well with the Authority. And so I want to get a yes or no answer for that particular question. Is the answer to that question yes or no, the one involving the money situation or the career situation, like obviously some sort of debt or not being able to make ends meet? Is the answer to that yes or no in the short term? Looks to be a no so far. We have the Moon. Interesting, that was our first card. So time of confusion, we have the 2 of Swords, like you don't know what you're hitting or missing. And we have the Knight of Wands, like this opportunity may be elusive to you right now. It's passing by, or it's being given to someone else for now. Okay, or maybe somebody has interfered with this and someone else has gotten the advantage. That's what I'm also seeing here with these in particular. Okay, so let me see why the answer to that question is no. So Spirit, can you clarify why that's not going to happen anytime soon? By anytime soon, I mean like a year or so. So, okay, Fortune. Interesting. It's like the opposite of the financial pinch card and the, the manifestation magician card that we saw here. Okay. There's a danger to it, as we can see here with the snake. This fortune coming to you, or this financial problem being resolved right now, would actually have a caveat, or would trap you or cause you to act in a way that's not like for your greatest good. So it's like you're not ready to receive it, it looks like to me. So I want to see another clarifier for that. What do you need to do to make that wish manifest, or what else is the universe trying to tell you with this wish not coming true soon? Ooh, wow. Okay, could not get clearer than that. Destroyed, like I said earlier, it could lead to your destruction. It says intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. So maybe it's meant for someone else right now, someone who needs it more than you. And I know that may be hard to swallow, but sometimes we kind of have to be generous and understand like everyone gets their turn. And so it just may not be the right time for you, or it could bring about greater destruction, this wish coming to fruition right now. Or maybe you're not prepared, since we have the blindfolds on, this Two of Swords, and you're just like hitting and missing. Like you don't really know what you're doing, because we have the Moon card here. So that's why time is needed for you to manifest this, because you're not ready. You don't really know what you're getting yourself into right now. Problems to be resolved, maybe future problems, maybe with authority could come into play with this thing, like a divorce, for example, or getting sued by a certain company. So the universe is trying to protect you from those destructive energies with this lack of achievement here. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so with the slave and the teardrops, great personal sorrow. Okay, I want to get another clarifier for that. Is there any other message that I'm not seeing here with that? Spirit, can you give us one clarifying card? Okay, purity. Okay, so with this card, I'm seeing like you acted from a pure place, like from a place of goodwill towards someone, and maybe you got caught up and this person broke your heart with the teardrops there. For others of you, sorry to say this, I see like somebody took advantage of you, or someone that you love, and you're asking about karma, like will this person get their karma for destroying, taking advantage of my innocence, or my loved one's innocence, right? And trying to rob them of their joy and purity. Maybe it's even an authority figure here that did this, that perpetuated this. So I want to get a yes or no answer. Okay, so let's see, let's get 3 cards. And we have yes, Temperance, the Sun, and the Death card. Okay, so 2 yes cards. This is actually mostly a maybe, and the Sun is in the middle. It's mostly a yes, this will happen, but it looks like, okay, I need to clarify for that Death card there. It's really eye-catching, but it seems like you will see, or this person that you're asking about will, for their protection, will see a brighter day. And this darkness is something that will subside in months, that you will grow out of and embrace the light with, because we have the juxtaposition of the dark shadow and the light, beautiful innocence. And you see we have the Temperance here, which is very interesting. Like the shadow side and light innocent side is coming into alignment. So once you bring that shadow side and that light side into alignment, that may happen. Or this could be referring to an addiction also. And the answer to that is mostly yes, but you're going to have to work at it to balance those. Like some of it is in your hands, not just in God's hands or the universe's hands. That's what I'm seeing with that. And also for others of you, this is a question maybe about like studying hard and trying to understand, like, should you choose that particular school, or should you choose that particular institution, even though you've worked hard at it, like becoming a doctor, for example, is what I'm saying? Or will this just bring you heartache, like this career choice, something along those lines? So I will also want to get a yes or no answer for that particular question about this achievement, like joining a certain institution. Maybe you're working too hard right now and you're wondering if you made the right choice, joining that particular career or organization. So I want to see what Spirit has to say about that. Thank you very much, Spirit. So we have the Two of Wands, Page of Cups, and we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So mostly, yes, you made the right decision, even though you feel at a loss right now. This is a card of poverty or feeling like left out in the cold. And with the Two of Wands, like keep at it is what I'm seeing. Something else will come of this. It's not a resounding yes, but it is a yes. So yes, you made the right decision at the time, especially if you're young. Like we have all these young figures here. So this is necessary for the time being. And don't worry, like you've trapped yourself. This was necessary for your growth at this time, or it is necessary for your growth. And what I see is that, yeah, with the Page of Cups, like this is going to lead to something greater. Maybe not more of the same, but like a stepping stone. So it was the right decision for that time, and even for the short term. But interesting, we also have the Devil card here. Wow. Okay. Very, very interesting. So yeah, it's showing me that there are like positives to this, but also negatives. But in terms of money, it looks like it may be beneficial, or it may be a necessary evil, the lesser of two evils, if you will. Okay. So those are the messages and the yes or no answers to those questions, pile 2. I hope that this was insightful. If you'd like to, leave a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that as a sign of your support of the channel. Thank you very much. I hope to see you later. Bye, pile 2. Have a great day. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this mostly red picture here. And the card that came through for your pile as I was shuffling is Optimism, the Sagittarius card. Okay, and the number 9. So this question may pertain to something you have about like travel, or yeah, like for some of you, like getting a new ride, or like certain people, a collective, some sort of party. What else? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Music, something musically maybe, or hobby-wise. Could be a yes or no question pertaining to that. I also see a harvest here. Okay, but we're going to get some cards out for what else this question may be pertaining to, so you can confirm whether or not this is your pile. And we're going to have yes or no answers to each of these. You can skip this part of the pile picking process, which is already sped up. And timestamps are in the description. Let me get some cards for what this question could be pertaining to, and I'll be right with you. All right, pile 3, your cards are ready. So let me take a look what they are. And you can skip over this process. As I said, the timestamps are in the description. Renewal, happiness. Okay. Empress. King of Coins. Risk. Restlessness. Door. Young woman. Inheritance. Networker. Wreath. Lust. Okay, pile 3. So I'm seeing several different questions or messages here, questions that were asked, and I'm going to answer each of them with a yes or no answer. Okay, so the first thing that I see, we have the renewal card here, and we have the Prince Charming the Frog. So this could have to do with like finding a love interest or asking about a specific love interest. Let me just get one more clarifier for that to maybe narrow it down a bit more. And ouch, we have teardrops, great personal sorrow. Okay, so renewal, this could be like about making up with someone that is a love interest, for example, or like you're very sorrowful, maybe you can't find someone for you in terms of like love, a love interest here, and you're asking like, will it happen? Will it happen soon? Something to that effect. Let's see the answer to that question first off. So several cards flew out and exactly 3 flew out. Amazing. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, that's a yes. 4 of Pentacles, that's a no. And the Queen of Swords, that is a no. So this is not going to happen very soon, especially if it has to do with like an ex coming back or like asking for your forgiveness, it seems, not in the short term. And let's get one clarifier as to why that is. Spirit, can you tell us why that is? And we'll also get maybe long-term answers for that. Okay, so it looks like it is about romance. Okay, so we have the Vision. So in the long term, this would not be something that would be beneficial to you. With the Pisces card, it would only cause you confusion. That's why the universe does not like condone this for you right now. Like in the long term, this is not something that would make you happy or would be sustainable. Let me get one more clarifier for why that is. Okay. Pig. Could not get clearer than that. Beware of greed. Like this person is a pig, messy, not loyal, person that you may have in mind, or yeah, like beware of greed. Maybe right now is not the right time for this. This person would act up. So some time is needed for you to gain enough relationship insight, evolve into a type of person who could withstand or like understand what types of people are greedy and not worthy of your time. And that's why this is not the proper time for like a year or so. So when would be the right time for this to happen, if such a thing were to happen? Because it did say no. So we have 2, it seems like 2 years to me. We have Taurus, the Taurus card here. Yeah, so 2 years it looks like to me. Okay, and it may have to do with you developing your own boundaries and confidence and your own life, your own fruits of labor, as we can see with the Queen of Pentacles, for this to happen. It seems like Spirit is saying this is not like something that would be a blessing for you, not something that would be sustainable for you long term if it happened very soon, because there's some like greedy SOBs out there. And so this is just not the right time for that, especially if this is an ex that you're inquiring about, like, will they get back together with you or something to that effect. It seems like Spirit is saying, no, you should actually block that. This would not be like good for your long term. So now the next question that I see here, we have the King of Pentacles, aka King of Coins, with the Risk card here. So this could have something to do with financials here, since both of these cards, we have the Aries card and the King of Coins card here, do seem to be about like taking a risk, the number 1, monetarily on a certain project maybe, or like, should I accept this job offer maybe that you're feeling tentative about? Maybe there's some sort of boss there that seems very intimidating, is one of the downloads I'm getting with this. Let me get one more clarifier before I answer that question with yes or no. Okay, so 2 cards insisted, 3 cards insisted on coming out. Let me see which of those 2. Okay, so we have Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Okay, and we have Wishbone, a wish is granted. Okay, okay, so feeling tied down or frustrated. Like if you're in a restless time right now with regards to this wish, it's saying like be patient. This wish will be granted. This financial wish will happen for you. Even though times may seem tentative, or maybe your finances are in danger. Okay, something to do with finances here is definitely what I'm seeing. like it's moving along very slowly, or there's somebody who is like dangerous to you, who could snap at you, like a snapping turtle or a bear, and you're feeling tied down, frustrated. So I want to see the answer to that particular question. Yeah. Is it a yes or no in the short term, meaning like within a year or two? Let's see. Okay. Thank you. We have 8 of Pentacles, definitely something work or career related. We have Strength, and we have the 5 of Wands. Okay. So there's only one no card, and we have the Strength card and the 8 of Pentacles. So mostly it is a yes, but since this 5 of Wands came out later, it looks like for some of you, it may take some time. There may need to be discussions, for example. As we see here, this is a card of conflict, like having too many jealous people or interference, too many cooks in the kitchen spoiling the broth. So maybe it's a matter of like getting rid of these other obstacles or these other people. We also see that here with 8 of Pentacles. And yeah, like process of elimination, especially if you have a lot of juggling going on. You got to slow it down. Diversifying here was not the answer, like picking one route and going with that what would be the smarter choice is what I'm seeing. You see, even the lion seems tired out here. For some reason, my attention is on that image, making me see this and the gloomy clouds overhead. And this would be in line with feeling tied down or frustrated. So for the most part, it's a yes, but also a no. So I want to see further clarification on this matter. Can we get one card, please, Spirit, from this deck? Okay, eccentricity. Yeah, like I said, with the one card here, it seems like you have to resolve this matter with a few different people, or you have to like have the approval of several different people for you to be able to like make this concoction or make this transaction work. So if you can get those people to agree or eliminate those people and whittle it down to one, the answer seems to be a yes in that case. Okay, so let me just get one more clarifier to see if this is mostly a yes or no, even though it does seem mostly a yes. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yes, Queen of Wands. Yep. Yeah, that's reminiscent of the Strength. It does seem like with your hard work and perseverance, we have the dragon there, it will happen. Okay, then we have the Restlessness card here and the Happiness. So this makes me think that this question pertains to a specific health scenario. We have that health sign over there. So maybe you're wondering, like, when am I going to overcome this illness, or am I going to get better? Are things going to be looking up in terms of a health crisis or problem you're inquiring about? So this question somebody's asking for pile 3 has to do with health. That's what I'm seeing here. This also kind of reminds me of that too. Like you've been going to doctors, trying to resolve this. You're very worried, it seems, with the Restlessness card. So I want to see if the answer to that question is a yes or no in the short term. Spirit, please tell us, is the answer yes or no? We have 7 of Cups. Wow, very reminiscent of the Networker card there. It does seem like you've been shopping around for that. Okay, you're getting very restless. Okay, we actually got 4 cards out. So let me see. We have 5 of Swords. Ouch. Okay, this is a card of like feeling hopeless and feeling defeated and of being manipulated by, by others, the Hierophant. And we have the Lovers card. Okay, so we have 2 no cards and 2 yes cards. Actually, these are yes, but leaning more towards maybe. It seems like you will require someone else's collaboration to make this work. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with the Hierophant. This is card of organizations or reaching out to authorities, like people who know what they're doing. Maybe the answer to your health question is about maintenance. That's what I'm seeing here. or like collaborating, finding the right doctor, the right team for you, who will teach you relaxation techniques, for example, the right like program, or the right types of medicine to take, like a more holistic approach is what I'm seeing here. But yeah, it does seem like you may kind of struggle with this for a time. And this is more a matter of like management rather than completely shirking this thing off in the short term. And yeah, it's like the answer is kind of toward leaning towards yes. But yeah, it's still like a 50-50. And I want to see what else Spirit has to say about that health matter. Can we get 2 cards out? Thank you. Spirit. Okay. Oh, all right. We got... All right. Let me see. Actually, this one says, okay. Career, find, seek out information that will help you. Absolutely. Very reminiscent of this. So seek out information that will help you. It's like you need to find the right team, the right people that can manage it and give you expert advice. So you could also manage it on your own. And we have Cain, pay attention to your health. Wow. Okay. So there are things that you can do in the meantime. Like it looks like relaxation techniques, for example, or asking around, asking someone else who lives with this condition and seeing how they've been managing it. See, even this one, 5 of Swords, is reminiscent of that. Okay. And yeah, so the networker. And then we have the Lust card here with the networker. Okay. So first off, let me see here. It says enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Okay. And conveys information. The Chase. Okay, so maybe you're trying to attract someone's attention. We have the Lust card here, and you're not sure if you're going about it the right way, or will you attract this person's attention? Will you get them to message you is one of the interpretations that I'm seeing, and that's the kind of question you're asking about. That's what your question pertains to, a question of passion, or maybe you're sending out resumes to people, since we have this Aries card and the networker card there. And you're wondering if someone is going to like pick up this offer, you're going to hear back from a certain person. And it looks like you're praying over this too. So if your question pertains to that kind of thing, I want to see if the answer is yes or no to that particular question. Okay, so we have 9 of Pentacles. That's a yes card, especially as it relates to career or money matters. The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving card. Okay. And the Queen of Swords. Well, this is a card of getting information, but it seems like it's going to be slow in coming. That's what I'm seeing here. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy, even though like it's a maybe card, but it leans more towards yes, especially in career settings. And this is a yes in career situations, or hearing back from someone. So this is no, but it's like a maybe in that if you're expecting a certain message from someone, it is more along the lines of maybe rather than no, flat out no. And so here I'm saying a maybe, but closer to a yes, but it will take some time. And let me see when that is said to happen, like the earliest and the latest that will happen. So we have the Gemini card here, 3. It looks like it may take 3 months. I'm not saying 3 weeks actually, because this is a slow moving energy, and this is mostly a no card. This is the only yes card. So yeah, it's looking like 3 months, and the latest it could be like June of next year, which is like 10 or 11 months away from when you're watching this reading. Let me see one more card for the timing of this. Okay, like I said, the 6th could be in June, or 3 to 6 months. Yeah. Okay. It does seem like, yeah, it will be slow in arriving, the adaptability and the criticism. You're going to have to be patient with this one. Okay, now the other scenario I'm seeing, it's interesting. We have the Door, opportunities, and the inheritance card. This could be about money. Maybe you're waiting on an inheritance. It's a question of inheritance. I mean, even this wreath sorrow over loss, like someone died and you're expecting money. And we have the younger woman here who's annoyed. Okay, so that's the situation I'm seeing, but let me get one more clarifying card for that. What else could this be about besides literal inheritance? Or your mother. This is a question pertaining to your mother, since you're younger in relation to this Empress mother figure here. Sorrow over a loss. Maybe there's some sort of situation here regarding their health, and that's what you're inquiring about. And Saturn is a card of like fathers too, so it could also be about your mother and father, or father. Okay, so let me see what else this could be pertaining to. Okay, drama. Okay, so for some of you watching, this could be like there's drama between you and a parent, or between your parents, for example. Or it could be even your sister in some cases here. That's what I'm seeing. And this is a question pertaining to that. Opportunities. Or you're fighting over an inheritance. So let's see what the answer to that question is. Pile 3. So can we get 3 answers, please, Spirit? Okay. So, all right. Thank you very much. So we have Temperance. We have the 4 of Wands. It's beautiful. And we have the Devil card. Okay. So this is a resounding yes, like you will have this. But Devil, be careful. There may be something in it, and you may not have an easy time of it. Like you may be manipulated. Spirit is urging you to remain calm. So this is leaning more towards a yes. It's not a resounding yes. But since we have the resounding yes card in the middle, that kind of amplifies it, and the answer is mostly leaning towards a yes. But be careful. There may be hard times ahead where you may lose your temper. You may lose your patience, and you could get angry, or you could be swindled of something, like of your money here. So this could even be about like winning the lottery, for example, is another download I'm getting now. And it seems like, yeah, it's leaning more towards yes, but there's like some sort of caveat or something that you have to give up. And like you might have to be patient in order to get this. So let's see the earliest time frame this could happen. Okay, so we have, interesting, the Virgo card, discrimination. Okay, and what I'm seeing here is like 6 weeks to, let's see the latest time frame. So 6 weeks is what I'm saying. And wow, fortune, literally it says fortune. Okay, 6 weeks to 5 months. Or, yeah, I'm not saying, like, it could be Leo season, since 6 weeks from now is, let me think, is 6 weeks from now Leo season? It could be between Leo and Virgo season in particular, since we have Virgo and Leo here. So 6 weeks from now, or it could be, yeah, 5 or 6 months away from when you're watching this reading. And if this is regarding money or inheritance, it seems like it is going to come. But watch out for the drama, the Devil and the drama card here. Maybe with this younger woman there. Okay. So pile 3, these were your yes or no answers. I hope that this reading was informative. And I appreciate you for watching, sticking around. And I would really like it if you would hit the like and subscribe button also to support the channel. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely day. Bye, Pile 3. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this multicolored picture. And let's see which card flew out. Birth. Okay. So this may give us a clue about what you were asking about with the birth. It's like the inception or the birth of a business. Maybe this question has to do with something like that. Or it could have to do with a sibling of yours. This question could pertain to having a child, for example. Something that you've been asking your guardian angels about. Or something like you've been asking about your childhood, maybe your parentage. Something to that effect. First off, let me see if the answer is yes or no to that, if one of those questions was being asked. Okay, So yes, no, and let's see, and no. 8 of Cups. Okay, but we're going to take a look. So it's mostly a no. But we're going to take a look at what other questions were asked of this pile. I'm going to shuffle the cards and see what types of questions were being asked of this pile. And we will answer yes or no to each of those questions individually. So give me a moment to see which cards are coming out, what types of questions were asked. You could skip over this process and go straight to the yes or no answers for those. Timestamps are in the description. Okay. Okay, pile 4, your cards are ready. Let me take a look at what kinds of questions were being asked here before we individually answer them. Concentration, resistance, Six of Coins, status, flow, horseshoe, Seven of Swords, March, flirtation, protection, influence, mule, virgin. Okay, pile 4. So I'm seeing several different questions being asked here of this pile, and I'm going to break down each one of them and answer yes or no from Spirit for each of those questions that I see, types of questions that I see being asked here. So first off, with the Seven of Swords, some tricky situation, time to get out of a situation, it says. And we have like the Devil. It seems to not be working out. No matter how hard you try, there's some sort of resistance. What could this be pertaining to? Let me get one more clarifier. Maybe someone has been deceptive towards you and you want to know if that's on purpose. Or, yeah, like I see some devil energy here, like someone, older woman. Okay, so maybe this woman, has she done this on purpose, dealing with a relation with an older woman? Like this person is set in their ways. Are they going to change their mind about it? Or is this a final no? This older person that has made this decision, that is resisting it. Okay, so if this is about someone who played head games with you, tried to traumatize you, deceived you, and you want to know if it's time to get out of the situation, it was good that you guys broke up, like this is the right thing of the universe, or if you should like get back together, if this person meant this or not. Let's see, first off, for that, what is the answer to that type of question? Here we have Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Lover's card. Okay, so this is a no. Okay. Particularly what I see here is that this person was confused. If you're asking if this person did this on purpose, this devilish energy, it seems like they also don't know what they were doing, maybe because they come from a bad background here. They're in pain. Five of Swords. The Lover's card here, that's a maybe card. And we have the no in the middle. So there's a delay. Or if you're asking like, will this person leave whoever they're with and come back to you? It seems like the answer to that question is no, especially if this person that they're with now is older. Yeah, so it seems like it's going to last for a time. Or if this is like a stubborn older lady that you're inquiring about, will they change their mind about something in the short term? It looks like no, they will not change their mind about it, and they will continue to resist it or be stubborn about it. If this is like your mother figure and you're wondering if you're going to like get them to change in the short term, meaning like a year or two from now. But let's see, when is the earliest that you could expect this to happen if it were to happen? So let's see what Spirit is saying on that matter. Can we get one card for the time frame, the earliest time frame that this could happen? So we have, ouch, assertion. Okay. And we have one here. So 1 year is the earliest, but it seems like this person is very resistant or blocked. Yeah, we have the concentration of the devil energy here as well. And what they're doing is quite hurtful. I see it affecting you. But they're also in pain, believe it or not. Not that that should make you feel sorry for them, but it should provide with understanding, like this person is toxic by design because of what happened to them. So let's see, one more clarifier for why that is. Why is it a no? What is Spirit trying to tell you about this? Why is the answer to that particular question no? Ouch. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. And with the older woman here, this is a question pertaining to a maternal mother figure or an older lady in your life, like a boss or something. The answer is because this is the way that they were raised and they have narcissistic qualities. Or the other answer that I'm seeing is until they feel like you're more powerful than them, higher than them in a position of authority, they won't respect you because that's what they've been taught. They need to feel that you're superior to them. They've been taught to respect only those that have like a higher status or station in life than them, what they perceive it to be. This person has narcissistic tendencies, and it has to do with the way that they were raised. Maybe they were mollycoddled is one of the signs that I'm seeing here. This is a maternal card, and again, we have the older woman. So this could be a family member that you're inquiring about for some of you also. And it's just that the way that they are. They feel like they're high and mighty, and they don't want anyone to second guess their decision. So they're going to be stubborn because they want to show everyone that they're powerful and that they don't need anyone. That's what I'm saying. And, consequences to another person be damned. You're not going to undermine me is this person's like mindset in making this decision. Okay. So, yes, that's what I'm seeing here. Unfortunately, like it'll take at least a year or two for this person to change, but the answer seems to be no, at least for like for a year. So another thing that I'm seeing here with Mule and the Flow and the good luck card here with the concentration, this has to do with some sort of work situation. Maybe you've been working very hard at something and you're not getting the results that you wanted despite concentrating very hard on it. It could be like a university, for example, or it could be at work and you're feeling tired, frustrated. This question could pertain to your job. Like, are you going to have good luck in this job by putting in this work? Like, are you going to get the money or some sort of benefit here? Maybe you're looking for something, like looking for a job or like looking for the favor or the advantages coming back to you. Good luck. So some sort of question like that. And I want to see another clarifier for what that could be. Get one more clarifier. So we have the moon, changes in your life. Okay. So yeah, maybe you're asking something along the lines of like, when is it going to change for the better? I've been working hard and I'm not getting anywhere with this. When is it going to get better? We're going to see the time for that. But also, let me get one more card for what this could be pertaining to. Besides career. Okay, it could be about beauty also. Okay, so maybe results for like when you're going to lose weight, for example. Okay, so that's one of the other signs here. or yeah, when you're gonna stop being tired, or like having this sort of problem, this hormonal problem, for example, that you're having. Okay, so let me get a time frame first. But actually, no, let me get the yes or no answer to that question. Is this going to happen soon, within a year? Let me see. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So, okay, we have Seven of Pentacles. It'll require your work and dedication too. Knight of Swords. There may be some challenges, some tough times ahead where you are instructed to do things you don't want to do. Like that song from Rihanna is coming to mind, like, you better, or sorry, Britney is coming to mind, like, you better work, okay. And Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, working with others, and just waiting for your chickens to come to roost. So I see like some sort of collaboration and planning is necessary. Maybe even some sort of like confrontation is necessary. For example, if you're being overworked, it seems like you may want to mention this to someone instead of like grinning and bearing it, is what I'm saying. This is a Seven of Pentacles. This is like your investment is coming to fruition. It says good luck. This is about starting a new business. The answer is mostly yes. This is the only no answer. And it's in the middle. So it kind of makes it more like 50% yes, 50% no. But it's leaning more towards yes since we have two yes cards. But let me get like a tiebreaker here. Okay, one more card to see, is it mostly yes or no, since it's 50-50 right now. Okay, so again, we have, yeah, mostly no for some of you, but for some of you, it will, yeah, Six of Swords. Like you may have to move away or search for another location to do this thing. That's what it looks like, Six of Swords. Where you're at right now, it's not working, like the collaborators that you have. So you may have to invest in doing this at another place, since the place that you're looking to host this is not the prime place. But let's see when this dream will come true. Time frame, the earliest and the latest. Okay, so the earliest is enthusiasm. Okay, that's the number 9 card. We have Sagittarius here. So I'm seeing like 9 weeks here, or in Sagittarius season. Okay, and we have assertion, and that is Aries. So since we have Sagittarius to Aries, that is like 4 months between those two signs. They're both fire signs. So I'm seeing like 4 months is maybe the earliest, or yeah, 9 weeks to 4 months is what I'm seeing, or at the very latest, 10 months is when this will occur. Okay. So yeah, you may have to like grin it and bear it for a time, or look for a new location to have better luck at this thing. Okay. So the other message that I'm seeing here, this is the romance and the status. Maybe you're asking about a particular person here and whether this person is going to put a ring on it, a title on it. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like to me here with these two cards in particular. Romance and the status, both Taurus cards. Or are you going to get this maybe husband or boyfriend very soon? You know, within 5 months, by the close of this year, by the closing out of this year. Let's see. The 1. Is it yes or no, please, Spirit? If that's the question that was asked at the start of the reading, let's see if the answer is yes or no for this person. Okay, we have, wow, King of Pentacles. We have 3 of Wands. And wow, absolutely, the Fool. Yes, these cards are all yeses. And this is going to happen, and you're going to celebrate. This person seems like they will put a title on it. And you are going to meet like a great boyfriend, if that's what you're inquiring about. And let's see the earliest when this will happen. Since there are 3 yeses, the earliest, let's see. We have 11, which reduces to 2. So I see 2 weeks to 2 months here is the earliest. And the latest, maybe in like Aquarius season, which is 5 months away. Yeah, but I'm seeing it earlier than that, like 2 months to maybe November of this year, which is like 4 or 5 months away. Yeah, like I said, 5 months away. Let's see, since we're in July, August, September, October, November. Okay, 4 months. So it could be 2 weeks, 2 months, or 4 months, up to 4 months. Okay, wonderful. Okay, and we have protection and virgin here. It's very interesting. It looks like you're being protective over something and maybe you don't trust someone. This could be like a love matter, for example, and you're wondering whether this person is trustworthy. That's one of the questions I see being asked here. So you're like, can I trust this person? Is this person the right person for me? Let's see if the answer to that question is yes or no, and why that is. Okay, so actually this one flew out also. So the Tower, that's a no. Two of Swords, that's a definite no. And wow, the Ten of Wands, that's a definite no. So no, this person is not trustworthy. Yeah, this could even be like an ex of yours or a new person that you're feeling unsure about. Let's see why that is. Why is it a no? Please, Spirit, can you give us one clarifying card? Okay. Optimism, and let's get one more clarifier for the optimism card there. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay. So I see that maybe you're seeing patterns from the past in this person, and that's why you've asked this question. Maybe you're overly optimistic, or you're thinking that, I'm such a negative Nelly, as they call it, or something. Like maybe this person does have good intentions, or maybe you feel like it's too good to be true. But yeah, with the cycle here, it looks like Spirit is telling you, watch out for the signs. Like, don't second guess yourself because you feel maybe that you're too harsh, or you have baggage. There is something off about this person. Maybe they're overly nice, or they're overly optimistic, or love bombing you. That's what I'm seeing with the optimism card here, especially if this person is a musician. Is another sign that I'm seeing here, or someone who works in like yeah, like gross food, something to do with food, for example. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, with the wheel. Or if this person is like stalling things, as we saw with the Ten of Wands and the Two of Swords, like the card of indecisiveness, or they've gone through a bad breakup, that they didn't have a good track record with their ex. Saying, heed those signs and don't think that you're just being foolish, or like you're someone with excessive baggage and that's why you're projecting onto them. Like, no, this is someone that you should guard your heart against if you're having doubts about this person's intentions and they're being good for you. Yeah, with the Six of Coins and the influence. Okay, I want to get another clarifier for those cards over there. Spirit, can you get us one or two clarifiers for the Six of Coins, influence, and the March? Okay. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Okay. A major challenge to overcome. Wow. Couldn't get clearer than that. Okay. So this is a tale of like this woman being left abandoned in the forest, in the tundra specifically. And yeah, like she dies, but before she dies, she does a good deed for these people here, and for these insects. She doesn't eat them, and they honor her in return. So with the influence card here, several different things that I'm seeing. Could be that maybe you feel like you're being taken advantage of by someone, maybe a mother figure here, or it could be like, is someone influencing your person? This could be a question having to do with like, did this Was this person influenced by someone else to take this action? That could be what the muddled, unclear thinking is about. Or maybe you're asking, like, is this person regretful? Regretful? Did they do this because they didn't think that they were good enough for you, or they were influenced by someone else to take this step? With the March here, like the closing of this situation, was it influenced by someone else, by factors beyond their control, as there was in this old lady's case, this Alaskan tale? Okay, or maybe you're asking a question about, like, whether this person is unsure of the new person that they're with right now. Maybe that's what the question has to deal with. So let's see if the answer to that question is yes or no. Let's get 3 cards. So is it yes or no? We have Temperance, the Star, and one more. Okay, this one definitely insisted on coming out. Oh, but I'm not sure which one actually wants to come out. Okay, so that was like defining that one. Okay, so the Temperance. Yes, the answer to this question is yes, especially if it has to do with somebody leaving your life. Seems like this person was influenced by factors beyond their control, like they didn't want that. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with the Temperance too, and the Star. And the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, it seems like they were caught off guard by something. Yeah, I do see some sort of like influence here regarding this thing. I want to get another clarifier for the influence card. Of course, this is going to resonate differently for everyone, but I want to see anything else that's coming out for that influence card. Wow, 9 of Wands. Like they were worried. Maybe it was about money, or their family got in their ear. Okay, and it seems like the answer to that question is yes, since we have 3 yes cards here. And the 3 of Coins. Yeah, you see the threat behind this person. Okay, so it's going to, as I said, resonate differently for everyone, but it seems like whatever you're asking about here, in terms of like, was this person influenced? Was this a matter beyond their control? Was it because they were confused at that time and they made this decision? It's like they didn't mean to, for example. And it seems like the answer to that question is definitely a yes, since we had 3 out of 4 cards coming up as a yes. It does seem like someone else or something else happened, which caused this person to react in that way. So, pile 4, these were your messages and yes or no answers. I hope that this reading was informative for you. And yeah, please do take care of yourself. You could like or subscribe if you want to support the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. Pile 4, I'll see you later. Bye.